Hi, hello, and welcome back to Baldur's Gate 3, Campaign 3, playing as a Githyanki wild magic sorcerer. Let's continue our journey, but first we still need to talk to Wallow inside our camp.
Wished to live in more interesting times.
So let's do that.
Wonder if the gods are watching me.
Hi.
It is splendid to see you again, my friend. If you hadn't saved me from that mob, I'd be penning a guide to the afterlife based on first-hand experience.
Yep.
Perhaps you would hazard a guess as to why the mob turned on me?
Honestly? Well, Orin the Red controls the syndicate of killers. Perhaps you pissed her off.
Quite right. But it is not Orin herself who has marked me for death. It is her dread master. The Lord of Murder has returned. As he did 100 years ago, Baal has set his accursed sights on Baldur's Gate. And his temple runs red with the blood of the innocent. Orin is his chosen. And like Sarevok before her, she is able to take on the savage form of the Slayer. If the Slayer is not stopped,
the Orin fight before saving Wallow.
Living thing in this city.
There should be different dialogue,
As
right?
one of those things, I'm particularly eager to stop
Doing
it.
things
And
out of
there is
order.
a way. I have a study of the beast, penned by the wizard Irenicus himself. It contains all the knowledge needed to slay the Slayer. Now I just need a brave adventurer, willing to face Baal's chosen, and to put the knowledge into practice.
I'll do it.
Wonderful! I can scarcely think of anyone more suitable. It will serve you well. A study of the Slayer, penned by John Irenicus. It's one of a kind, so do try to keep it away from the inevitable bloodbath.
Cool. So now we have also access to Wallow, the trader. It sells some interesting items, that's for sure. Scrolls. Who received the book? I don't see it here. Well, this is a daunting task. I should begin my preparation now.
I am a living witness to Baal's defeat those 100 years ago. So I know your battle against him is not futile. He can be stopped, but not all of those who stood against him survived. And those who did were never the same again. I wish you luck, my friend. And I hope that when I see you again, you'll be in one piece. 2 or 3 at most.
Thank you, Wallow. So, what is that book? Oh, here. Alright. Slayer knowledge. Cool. Now, let's continue our journey. I believe
Enough waiting. I crave blood.
our party can still deal with one more encounter before going to sleep, so yeah. And maybe I should also start creating sorcery points, because that's something that I can do as a sorcerer. So now I have 4. Should be enough.
If not over, then through.
Right, where are we going? What is our quest? Rest at camp? No thank you. Search for a hag? Speak to Laura. Investigate Felagir's fireworks. Continue exploring the Elves of Tavern. No, for those Githyanki, I think I should go all in.
Assume nothing.
Yeah, no rage charges. Alright, where are we? Okay, where are we? The lower city, that is for sure. Okay, so we just defeated the fish
Need
people,
to find a way forward.
and also
Arrest the smell?
some guards. This is the wrong portal. Ooh, I can trigger an extra fight over here.
This dock is closed until further notice by order of Lord Gortash.
Don't care.
I'll be fine.
Okay, they immediately attack. That's not cool. Gortash said that he is protecting me from these fools. But whatever, let's fight them. So let's attack. Oh my god, can I do this? Again. Kicking the rust bucket. Stun. Get stunned. Sneak attack. Alright, better than nothing.
Can't even catch my breath.
My turn.
Best be on my
24.
way.
Big damage. Alright, Lae'zel. Let's start throwing. Oi. Oh, I cannot throw that. Aw. Right, take this.
No time to waste.
Gale. Call lightning. Maximum damage. Try to fail that roll, please. Ooh, casual 60 damage. Or roll. Oh, I was like, oh my god, I rolled maximum damage. Of course I rolled, because I used my thingy. Alright. You're wet. Miss. Okay.
This is my
It's
time.
better than nothing. Come on, Will. Stay back.
Fleet of foot.
That's right. Oh, you're ranged. Well, Lae'zel is also ranged. Enjoy. Again.
In my best interest.
Allow me to demonstrate.
There we go.
Long road ahead. Should mind my step.
That was easy. So, Where is that thing?
A welcome face. Battle has taken its toll. I should rest.
There we go. Found the freaking shipment. 6. That is a big ass upgrade. Alright, Lae'zel.
Assume nothing.
Psionic Backlash. Call the Weak. Psionic Overlord. Mostly for ability drain and stage fright. And you can also take Force Tunnel.
The pride of the gate.
Is that blood?
Damn.
No, never mind.
So she must use these as an action.
No one back home will ever believe this. Another step forward.
Without delay.
This dock is closed until further notice by order of Lord Gortash.
I have a lot on my mind. And, well, in it. Light on my feet.
Whoa, whoa, mate. This is the last place you need to be. Clear off, yeah?
Why can't I be here?
2 words. Guild business.
Oh, the guild again,
Only an
huh?
idiot gets between them and their shipments.
Well, well, well. How about I just kill you and take everything?
Cocky shit. I'm gonna enjoy this.
Well, have fun enjoying this. Someone just died, and now there's extra fist joining the fight. Lovely.
Swift and lethal.
Alright, Will. Please. Do I have Scroll of Flight? Yes.
Sometimes the only way out is through.
Yes, we can get up here. There we go. Extra psychic damage. Alright. Will. Oh, they're not hostile to you, huh? Don't care.
Time to push my luck again.
Alright.
Time to strike.
Lae'zel.
Taking position.
I want you to throw away this fool.
Taking position.
Rest in peace.
Now is not the time.
And Misty Step up there. Stabbing range. Ow. Well, that didn't work. Nope. Do your worst. Big Hoido. Oh. Good thing that she didn't have Thunder Wave, because that would have been an insane amount of damage, or just straight up one shot. Stop hitting me. Gale. Let's use Ice Storm so we can hit all 3 of these. Someone just exploded. Oh, both of them. Ha! Sucks to be them. Can I heal Githyanki? Nope. I can heal that guy, but not myself. Alright. In your face.
I will
All right.
ascend.
You can go down. Ha! You're blocking. Oh, we're not done yet. We're blocking everything. Go away.
Still breathing, despite everything.
Right. What should we do? Summon the best boy. You can counterspell that. That's fine. Wait, this can work on enemies? Holy
Phases are
shit.
fearless. Making my move.
I didn't know that you can cast that on enemies. Ah, come on. Don't do this to me. God damn it. 3 dash. But nothing. Oh, you're still alive. Hi. Back off. Oh, so now this is double damage if it connects. Lovely. Okay, now we're talking. You. Go away.
No one stopped me yet.
Watch this. Watch this. It smells like fermented baby fart with a hint of...
You guys were rude to me.
Moving in.
And I detest rudeness.
Nothing but ashes left of that jar now. What do we have here?
Alright. How can I unlock this? Like that.
Moving ahead.
I never opened this one before. I wonder if there's anything special hidden in it.
Sharp as ever.
Will, please help me out. Shame.
How much farther can I
Alright,
go?
let's check out these fools. They might have something valuable. Maybe I should loot with
Breeds
Lae'zel.
madness.
Oh, money. Armor crate key.
Light steps.
Oh, that's the thingy. Freaking drugs, man.
These boots have seen everything.
Okay. What's going on down here?
I hate sending Lee packing the girls off without me. But if that smuggler can get them to Waterdeep and away from the Absolute...
This is life and death for me too, mate. You only get as many berths on my sloop as you can pay for. If I allow any freeloaders, my own crew will scrag me.
I have news for you, Captain. You're going to accept 4 for the price of 3. No. Captain Slim, is it? It would be a shame to split up the family, don't you think? Let the father go with them.
Very well, I'll do it. Suppose I can find some way to make it good with the crew.
Oh, thank you, sir. Thank you. I just couldn't bear to leave our girl's father behind.
This catch is spoiled. You'll have to wait for the next boat.
I was this close to landing that deal. Next time, for sure.
Yeah, I think I can defeat this enemy here. Ominous sign. Quarantine.
Warning. Plague risk. Do not enter. This ship is under strict quarantine until further notice.
I am a smart one.
A welcome fate.
Here we go. Cursed Imp. Caustic Retort. Whenever you take damage, reflect it back at your attacker threefold as acid damage. Poison, acid, and fire immunity. Alright, your turn. Shield. Where are you going? Come back here. This instant. Okay, Lae'zel, you got this. Actually, let's use a will. Let's use Shadow Blade this time. And it's broken. The will is downed. Lae'zel. Heal him back. Oh, not enough actions. Alright.
Battle favors the fearless.
Still have an extra action. Lovely crit. But the enemy is still up. But we can use Gale's Mass Healing Word. From here, maybe.
Cleric 4.
Then here. There we go. And we can also use Death Ward. on yourself.
The blade will not bend.
Now you have bonus actions again. Okay. Magic missile it is. I barely took damage. It's for yourself only. Damn, Will is dead. Mage Hand is dead. Is that you can just eat the enemy, but that would be uncool. So I will use improvised weapons on a water bottle. That doesn't deal any damage like that. Push you away and throw javelin. There we go.
My time's running out.
Breathe deep and move.
Didn't have nothing. Captain Quarter was the sister of the open-hand Asagia Maid Krapelos.
Let's have a look.
Alright. Now we can leave this place.
Direct me.
You will not take me. Healing.
Yes?
Pride of the gate.
Enough waiting. I crave blood.
Okay. I guess it's time to take a long rest. That's an overkill.
A hero at heart.
All right. What now?
Time to camp. Half-eaten apple, my favorite. Okay, let's end the day. Izora is coming.
Sorore surge, testis esto pacti me. Come, sisters, be my testament. Notum sit in beator.
Notum sit
in beato.
Holy hells.
The Duke has been taken. The Duke's been taken. Now what?
Sisters.
Infernos contractos te vocamos. Infernos contractos te vocamos. Infernos contractos te vocamos.
Your contract, Will. Signed in blood, forged in fire, bound in bone, but not unbreakable.
Then break it already. Will doesn't need to wait 6 months.
No contract is ended without sacrifice. A cost must be paid. Will Ravengard, a choice is before you. Option 1. I show you the way to your father. I guarantee him no harm except that from you and your allies. And you pledge your soul to me and the archdevil Zariel in a pact eternal. Option 2. I break your pact and you are freed from your duty. Your father dies by his enemy's hand, and Baldur's Gate loses its greatest champion. Name your sacrifice.
Mizora, you asshole!
Choose.
For the first time we got this in Rivington campsite. And I believe in campaign 2 we got this scene in the Elfstone Taverns, and now we can finally see this here outside in the lower city campsite. Also, screenshots. Break the pact, Will. You deserve your freedom.
You damned wretch!
Gil disapproves.
Father.
He's not dead
Do it.
yet.
Break the pact.
Fiat ita.
It's not over.
Fiat ita. Anima ad beator.
Now I also wonder if we can actually save the Duke before we trigger this scene.
Didn't think you had it in you. Seems my boy's all grown up. And don't go fussing about your father. You made your choice. You knew the terms. You know what? I think I'll stick around. Not for the greater good, you understand. Just for the entertainment.
It's far from over, Will.
Never wanted the easy path.
He's not dead yet. I think.
Gods, I spent 7 years choked by Mizora's leash. And I spent 7 years hoping to break free. I never knew freedom could taste so bittersweet.
I thought you never regretted taking the pact.
I didn't. I don't. My sacrifice kept Baldur's Gate safe from Tiamat's rage. But that doesn't mean that the leash never chafed. That I was content to lap up whatever nonsense Mizora fed me. The leash has been broken and my father left for dead. Tomorrow I celebrate my gain. But today, I mourn my loss.
A moment passes. In the stillness, you find a mote of tranquility.
The Ravengard name now lives solely with me. I will make it count for something.
Yeah, there we go. Your father's not dead yet, Will. Maybe there's a way to save him.
I signed his life away before the Hell's Witnesses. It would be easier to drink the sticks down to the last drop than to alter his fate. I'd be a fool to wish otherwise.
What's our next step then?
We obtain the final 2 nether stones and take back our minds. And the city. From the brain.
Go on then.
Little Will's all grown up. I can't wait to see what trouble he gets into.
That's it then, Duke Ravengard. Why would I say that after I told that to Will? You forced Will to make an impossible choice, but I was the one who made the choice.
Impossible? My bargain was uncommonly reasonable. A single soul for the return of Baldur's Gate's most beloved Duke. A real bargain, I should think. I never thought the legendary Blade of Frontiers would surrender his father for freedom. Not very valorous, if you ask me. But what does a mean old devil like me know about heroes?
If you're going to be staying, I need something in return.
Why? I'm supplying Will with every scrap of his infernal power. I've paid my dues many times over. I tell you what, when the time comes to squish that big baddie of a brain, I'll lend you a hand.
Well, I don't get it. If Will isn't your warlock, why stick around and give him power?
Just because he's not my pet doesn't mean he's not useful. The absolutists worked a number on me at Moonrise. And you're the best hope I've got at payback. No one crosses the Hell's Children without getting scorched.
Okay, don't care about the rest.
Will sacrificed his own father. I hope freedom from the Pact is worth it to him.
Will sacrificed his own father. A hard choice, but not one that is unknown in nature. At times, a seedling must strangle the very tree that bore it, if it's to survive.
First in my heart.
Chuk. The devil Mizora has made herself quite at home, hasn't she?
Yep.
Do make her feel as unwelcome as you can.
Okay.
I did not know Duke Ravengard that well. But I am sure he would not want his son to become slave to Zariel for his sake. I am sure Will knows that. But we would do well to remind him when his days grow dark.
You sound like you speak from experience.
No one truly understands the weight of loss until they've worn it a while. There is no shame in sharing the load when you need to.
Okay.
You have enough fine young folk to run around and do your bidding. Come back when they need a rest.
We can also talk to these two.
Keeping very well, I hope?
Hold on.
Keeping very well, I hope?
We can trade. Aww.
Come to bask in the glow of the Moon Maiden's sword? Be most welcome.
How do you intend to spend your newfound freedom?
I am free from my bonds, but not my duty. The dead 3 are risen. The dead 2 remain. You must face them. I will help.
Okay.
Time and again, Will's plight reinforces my decision not to pursue the path of a warlock. It's one thing to make such a sacrifice in the pursuit of such a pact, but to do so in order to escape one. Truly, it leaves you with nothing.
Will gave up his father to have freedom. An understandable decision. Sacrifices must be made after all. Especially if the old Duke's fall means his rise.
Alright. Let's end the day. Peaceful night it is.
Still alive, so that's progress.
Defender of the people.
Breathing, despite everything.
Feel you can use these. Let's use Hero's Feast. Scratch, please don't make me explode. Good.
At the ready.
Let's restore the 6th level spell slot and use 8 at 6th level. Done. 3rd level buff. 3rd level buff. We don't have 3rd level buffs. But I can actually do this. Sacrifice 1 slot. And get it back. Perfect. Now then, we don't have Long Strider, I believe. Oh,
No
guess
time to
what?
rest.
It's even better. Sacrifice 1 more. Use Lae'zel to restore that spell slot. Sacrifice a 2nd level spell slot. And have Lae'zel to restore that one too.
Let's move.
Okay, I keep my 1st level spell slots for shield. 19 sorcery points. Hell freaking yes. Alright.
Have to keep going.
Gotta go. But I don't know where I'm going. Right, where can we run into trouble?
He's under siege. Too right. I'll go 600.
We have 10k gold.
Can't risk being in open view. Alright, time to skulk about.
No.
Breathe deep and move. Swift as my feet can carry me.
We can go up to the park to fight against ballists.
Wait to show off the scar to a friend's school.
Northeast, Baldur's Gate. Northwest, House of Grief.
House of Grief. You know what? Let's go there. I wonder what happens if you do this without Shadow Hearts. I'm curious. Will, where the F are you? Why? Will with a Y. Why? Follow the party, please.
Oh, Wave Mother.
Where are you going, Will?
Queen of the depths. Sorry. Are you here for Wave Servant Holly's funeral? Oh, it's already started. They're just inside.
Do you want to buy drugs? No. Why did you take this path? Ooh, hold on. Toning things down.
Very funny. I'm telling you, there's something off about them.
We can use this. That's enough.
They won't see me coming. Careful.
Hopefully that won't trigger a
Best foot forward.
flaming fist.
Let's get it done.
Yes, let's get it done. Come on, run faster. You gotta go. Catch up to the party.
Why, there's sudden restriction on visiting the docks. I still need
Somehow, citizen, Lord Gortash forgot to tell me.
Look around you.
Oh, party's coming back.
Let's get going.
So now we can move together.
Pardon my singing. That lullaby's been stuck in my head since... Funny. I can't recall. Trust the elf.
Welcome. The House of Grief lies just within. We are here to help.
Help me.
Greetings. Do you seek help? You are in the right place.
The House of Grief.
Perfect. Hello.
Welcome to the House of Grief. Are you here to be unburdened? Whatever ails the heart, whatever weighs upon the soul, we can help.
What does that mean?
We release people of the suffering in their hearts, melancholy, anger, self-doubt, troubling memories, and of course, grief. I think you could benefit from our help. In fact, I think you desperately need our help. I sense turmoil in you, even if you cannot bring yourself to admit it.
What makes you say that?
A great deal of people in need have entered that door. In my time, I've come to recognize their suffering. Admitting you have a problem is the first step, the hardest step. After that, we will be by your side.
Alright, I want to be unburdened.
There is the matter of the fee. A trifling sum compared to the peace we can grant you, rest assured.
Oh, you don't have money. Sure.
Wonderful. Let the healing begin. First comes the mapping of the heart. You will be asked questions. It is important that you answer as truthfully as possible, so that we may know precisely what burdens you the most. The mapping will take place in the next chamber. Please, follow me. The House of Grief welcomes you and stands ready to ease your troubles.
See invisibility. Lae'zel. We need a bunch of necrotic resistance, that is for sure. Yeah, nobody has that.
I need the list of properties donated to us by our guests. The counting house prepares some
Gale, I think... Oh wait, there's an extra one here.
You may enter.
Alright. Curious what's going to happen.
Very well.
Doing this without Shadowheart. That's not good. Tab, Lae'zel, and someone else failed. Will, I guess. Stupid dog, get off.
Eager for battle.
Stupid Lae'zel, get off.
Never a dull moment.
Gale.
Shall be done.
Well, we failed that.
Do not look upon me.
Why not?
This is your time, not mine. Look inward. See what will be discovered.
Interesting accent.
Immaterial. Please, as I said, we are here to help you. You are here because something grieves you. Perhaps you know what that is. Perhaps you merely think you know. The mapping will reveal your heart form. Then the healing can begin. Answer the questions I put to you, and answer honestly. The lips may try to deceive, but the heart will offer the truth in the end. Let us begin. What last caused you to shed a tear?
Ooh. An onion. A tear, huh? Let's go with grief.
So be it. The second question. What is your unspoken desire? The second question. What is your unspoken desire?
Failed something. To dominate, to be dominated. What the hell? To dominate.
Your heart form begins to take shape. The third question. What is your greatest fear?
Turning into Mind Flayer. That's the Githyanki thing.
The heart form grows clearer again. Such a burden you carry. But we can help. The fourth question. How would you spite one who wronged you?
Damn. What a effort is answers. Holy shit. I'm also an entertainer, so I think I will challenge them publicly and humiliate them before all.
Indeed. Reputations can be slower to heal than flesh. The final question. How would you feel if all your burdens were lifted?
It would be suspicious.
Wise. Healthy suspicion can prove to be the finest armor. It is done. Your heart form has revealed itself to me. You possess a violent heart. Rage grips you. Blood inflames you. The House of Grief knows such burdens, and can lift such burdens.
I want you to help me.
Our help comes at a price, one that cannot be discussed here. We will talk further, but first, an introduction.
Hello.
I am Viconia de Vere. The House of Grief is mine. But what lies beneath? That belongs to my mistress. And that is where you must go. Bring Shadowheart back here. She will find the path ahead where she always has. At Shah's altar.
Huh. If only we could go past right this. But we all failed. It's an investigation check.
Don't waste a step.
That was way different. We should follow the passageway. Yes. I want to. How can I do that? Camp. Oh, we're gonna lose Scratch. Alright. Oh, god damn it. Out of everyone, it's Shadowheart who has high intelligence. I don't want to talk to her. Eight. Wait. Did we kill the ogres? Where is the headband? Headband of intellect. Gimme, gimme. I must remove someone from the party. But since I buffed up everyone, why can't I move Gale? I guess I need to move Will. Gale used Aid and Hero's Feast. I don't want to remove those.
Let's talk. Are you sure? The blade stands at the ready.
Yes, I'm sure.
And
stay here.
Slow down.
We can bring Jaheira instead,
Yes,
which I should have done already.
as you wish.
What to do?
So now you have 17 intelligence. I can grant you advantage. Can leave camp. God damn it. Really? I still had the chance. with guidance, which I couldn't use. Okay, back to the camp. This is going to be fun.
With haste.
Get over here, Jaheira.
Can't give up now.
Yes? You're sure?
Yes, I'm sure.
At the ready.
Starion, you're next.
Hello, my dear. What now?
Join me.
Looking ahead.
Enhance ability. Intelligence. Gale. Guidance.
At least things have stayed interesting.
Please, let it be enough. Quick save. It might be better if I save scum this one.
This way. Well now, what have we here?
Oh, button. Right, do I want Will back? Yes, he has all the buffs.
Still alive?
He has all the freaking buffs, so... Sorry, Astarion. You did a great job. You did a great freaking job, man. You deserve to stay, but...
What can I do? It's...
I already buffed, so... Will is going to tag along.
Let's talk.
Join me.
That's... Defender
the
of the
spirit.
people.
Alright, leave camp for the last time. And follow.
Time to press ahead.
Konia. Viconia de Veer. What? What? Hello?
Seems simple enough.
That was weird. Cloister of Sombra Embrace.
I've not felt the presence of the Shadow Weave like this since we left behind that cursed darkness. We must be on our guard.
I feel odd. My memories feel more like dreams, or stories I've half overheard.
Oh. I seem to have forgotten myself there.
No one stopped me yet.
A tailor's mannequins. Many a Sharon disguise was sewn here.
A hero at heart. As one does.
All right.
Let's talk.
Let's not.
What path lies before me? No traps, please.
Lovely place. I found some new Look. Well, you can stay like that. Gale, take this one. I said take this one. My character can use this one. Fancy. Make it green. Okay. I'm super curious what's going to happen without Shadowheart. I think this is how I'm gonna play this playthrough, this campaign. Go to Cazador without Astarion, go to Viconia without Shadowheart, and probably that's it, because don't have to worry about the Iron Throne, if Will is not there or not. Is there or not. Gale, you cannot complete Gale's quest. Oh, hopefully you're not going to stop me. Also, hold on.
Blade at the ready.
We'll turn this one off. Manifestation of Soul. Instead, Manifestation of Mind. Because they are probably resistant to necrotic damage.
Seek and you shall find.
Gale, you have plenty of radiant damage. You cannot attack. Well, you can attack with this, but you cannot use Sunbeam. You don't have radiant damage yourself. That's great. Nor does Lae'zel, nor me. So we are fine.
No one back home will ever believe this.
Keep going. The Mother Superior is expecting you.
Okay.
Mother Superior will deal with you.
And I will deal with you. I use invisibility, which we don't need anymore. I would also like to protect myself against necrotic damage. Stop playing with the door. I did not bring Shadowheart. But this would be again different if I go and talk to Shadowheart and bring her here, because we skipped the mapping of the heart with her. And again, we didn't have Jaheira and Minsk for the reveal when I was doing it myself.
You and I need to speak.
Yes. We do. Attack. We already spoke. If you can call that mapping, force a conversation. We can trade.
Unnecessary rules. One that allowed me to seek out your true intentions. The House of Grief attracts all manner of people, but only some have value to Lady Shah. You have value. Quite an adventure has brought you to this point. Illithids, kidnapping, infection, the Hells, hunted by cultists and Githyanki alike. And, of course, the artifact.
Well, it's normal Tuesday for me. It's called an astral prism, and let me guess, you want it. An old song. Take my word for it.
Its name does not concern me. Its power does. I have been awaiting word of this item for some time, ever since I dispatched a cadre of Lady Shah's children to retrieve it. I have been very patient, but no more. I felt Shadowheart's presence in your mind, and with it, the artifact. She succeeded in retrieving it, but then it is you who appeared, not her. Where is the artifact?
Somehow, I'm not sure I should tell you.
Then this will be a very short conversation. I have not assembled my forces here just to spectate. Humor me with a little negotiation. Perhaps we can find terms that will allow blades to remain sheathed.
Well, make me an offer then.
How about the artifact for your life? And perhaps even my support in the battles yet to come against the Absolute.
This must be truly important if Shar would allow you to make such an offer. Why do you want it?
Whispers reached my ears from all corners. Potential rivals of Lady Shar, all vying for the same prize. A new god, amassing the disaffected, the outcasts. Those who should turn to us. This Absolute is but an upstart, disturbing the natural order and threatening to impede the glorious return of Lady Shar's pure, endless darkness. My lady, she does not heed this new threat, this Absolute. Perhaps she is above such mortal concerns. But I must preserve her church, even if she does not ask me to. When I deal with the Absolute, my standing with Lady Shar will be stronger than ever. My rightful place is at her right hand, and I will remain there. I will not be replaced by Shadow.
You suddenly realize what has been troubling her.
Oh.
Shar has rewarded her loyalty by forcing her to groom her own replacement. Shadowheart.
I can't give you the artifact, but I can give you Shadowheart. Not happening? Even if I wanted to give it to you, I can't. The artifact is bound to me, it will kill you. Intimidation. You learned of how Viconia resented Shadowheart. Damn. Do I want to do this? I'm going to miss Shadowheart then. But this would be a different choice, that is for sure. And then and I also don't need to worry about messing around with my party composition every single time. This doesn't mean that I'm going to give it to her yet. So I will say I can't get it. Yeah. People are going to be upset about this. Maybe I'll also use this.
Go. Fetch her. And should you not stay true to your word, well... Those who cling to light are destined to lose it. Candle.
Viconia sought that which she could never have controlled. Her failure was written from the start.
Indeed.
Lady Shah's...
Another day, another god trying to make us her playthings. We'll have the whole Pantheon interfering with us if we're not careful.
There can be no reward.
Power. Is that not what it is always about? Ketheric, Gortash, and now Viconia. The seed of tyranny begins with the want for power. Nurture it, let it grow, and we become the very despots we once despised.
Can I talk with the others?
All woes, but only for those who deserve.
In the darkness, the old become young, the ugly become beautiful, and sins become virtues. Who would not wish for that? Have you come to seek the embrace? You must be prepared to surrender it all.
This is a place of faith. Do not sully it with pointless chatter.
We are closer to the Night Singer here. Beneath the ground, far from the sun and moon.
Cursed to put my hands on everything.
Hi.
What's up for discussion?
Leave me be.
Oh, we cannot talk yet.
This is not the time for talk.
Why?
I'll take that.
Why would I say this?
Defender of the people.
I feel like that was a Shadowheart line.
How much farther can I go? These volumes, they're all about Shadowheart. Years of training and tutelage.
Aww. Interrogation log.
Githyanki, part of the Sharon's preparations to seize the Astral Prism, no doubt.
Many seek the Dark Lady's embrace, but few have what it truly takes.
This is a holy place. You would be wise to show respect.
Why?
Any disrespect towards Lady Shah's house shall be answered for. Understand?
Can I open this? We can lockpick it.
Sharp as ever.
Ooh.
They won't see me coming.
Welp. Guidance. Damn, we need to roll higher. Come on, Will. You need to roll 16, I guess. You can do it. There we go. I'm not sure how to proceed now. Yeah.
Never a dull moment.
Not everyone is in the fight, which is interesting. But I do not wish to do this like this. Good thing I quick saved. There might be a way where we can just go past without triggering a fight. Maybe.
If not over, then through.
So please, put the party over here.
Staying out of sight.
I can't waste any more time.
How unseemly. Robes will get dirty. On the prowl.
God damn it, Will.
One move ahead.
Now you ruined everything. Everything.
At least things have stayed interesting.
Go.
Don't waste a step.
Sharp as ever.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times.
They instantly turn hostile, okay.
Careful.
Right. Hello. Not enough movement. Sorry, I had to test that. Shadowheart left for good. Well, this is not how it's going to end. But I might surrender her to Wyconia, so we can see a different end to the story. Yeah, I think I'm doing that. Surrendering good Shadowheart, huh?
You and I need to speak. Please. Do you truly think that is an option?
Yes.
The artifact. Tell me everything.
Why can't we talk about this again?
Welcome to the true heart of the House of Grief. For what is grief but a facet of loss? And what is loss but the very nature of my Lady Shah's power? I saw in your mind when we spoke above. Quite an adventure has brought you to this point. Illithid, I felt Shadowheart's presence in your mind. And with it, then humor me with a little... How about the artifact for your life? And perhaps even my support in the battles yet to come. My lady, perhaps when I will...
You suddenly realize what has been troubling her.
Obviously.
Shah has rewarded her loyalty by forcing her to groom her own replacement.
Go.
Somehow this scene triggered twice.
And move.
What's up?
We have little cause to talk. Leave me be.
Wait, this is not a danger zone at all? I can just move out. Go to camp. Swap out Will for Shadowheart because they are next to each other. And also because I don't want him to disapprove.
Let's talk. Are you sure? And...
Hi.
All's well, I hope, aside from the obvious. All right. There is
So that's Shadowheart. She doesn't need potions. I think I will get every single gear back. If not, then so be it.
I've got a long
Let's talk.
road ahead.
All's well, I hope, aside from the obvious.
Ooh, I met with your mother superior. She's willing to negotiate for your parents if you come with me.
That doesn't sound like the Mother Superior I remember. But then again, I scarcely trust what I do remember. I trust you. Lead the way.
Oh boy.
My faith protects me.
Oh, this way I will also lose shovel.
Let's get going.
All right.
The city is close now. My former peers will be watching, no doubt. Waiting for my return. Almost pleasant traveling with company. If you ignore all the less pleasant...
We withheld the truth from Shadowheart about what Wyconia has planned for her. We should return to Wyconia with Shadowheart. Oh boy. Technically this is a half good playthrough.
Here we go. Wonder if the gods are watching me.
But I am going to play this game forever. Like, I need to, obviously, I want to see everything that this game has to offer, so I must make this horrible choice. The good Shadowheart.
They already heard how you disgraced yourself before Lady Shah, how she marked you as the enemy. But it is quite another thing for them to see it for themselves. I am very glad you decided to return. A cautionary tale such as yours will be studied by Lady Shah's initiates for years to come. The artifact was your last chance to prove yourself, and you squandered it. You there. Remember our agreement? Surrender her to me now, and you can consider Lady Shah's forces your allies in the battles to come.
She's all yours.
What? No!
Lae'zel
You keep
disapproved.
such shrewd companions, Shadowheart. A shame you didn't learn from them. Seize her.
Your companion has permanently left the party. Yep, that was bound to happen. Wyconia is grateful that we helped her establish her rightful position. We can count on Wyconia and Lady Shah's faithful in the fight to come. So technically we got an ally for the finale. Defeat Wyconia? No. Why? So we have everything in his backpack, right? That's freaking empty, man.
Linger if you wish, but there is little else to be said until the Absolute's armies launch their final assault. We shall be ready. Linger if you wish.
Wow, and that's it. This is such a horrible option. But I'm willing to keep this.
Quite something. To have devotees of the Shah herself sworn to our cause. A pity Shadowheart was the price of it. But the Lady of Loss will take her dues. Our loss is our gain, so to speak.
Yet you disapproved. Lae'zel?
Shadowheart was... well, she and I... This was a cruel fate. No matter our differences, she deserved better from us.
Wow. So weird to hear that. Well, this was the end of Shadowheart. We will see more of her in Campaign 4. And that was the Cloister of Sombra Embrance, the House of Grief. I will walk out to see if there's different dialogue and well, in the house. But I wonder what's going to happen to Shadowheart. Like, she will turn into Mind Flayer, right? She's no longer protected by Emperor / Orpheus. Yo, you owe me 1,000 gold.
Please, enter. The mapping of the heart requires utmost privacy.
I'm here to trade.
It will begin as
I
soon
want
as
my
you are
money back.
seated.
I wonder if the gear is inside in camp.
Very well.
Welcome, friend. Your burdens are soon to be made as light as a feather. Trust me.
Trust me, bro. Alright, going to the camp. I wasted all my necrotic resistance potions. Now let's listen to the other companions. I expect nothing sad from Astarion.
I hope you don't make a habit of betraying your traveling companions. Not that I wouldn't understand, respect it even, but it does leave one a little nervous.
Well, I mean, if I let you ascend, I could still betray you. This should be the betraying episode. Not episode, campaign. Betraying my companions at the end. Oh, Jaheira.
I was ready to advise you to make common cause with Viconia if it would have served the city. But to trade an ally like chattel... You and the Mother Superior make fine bedfellows already.
I mean... I'm down. Wow, it's empty now. Will.
So you went through with it. You returned Shadowheart to Viconia.
Yes, I did.
Her mind will be wiped, and Viconia will remake her in whatever image she desires. A cruel fate, and for what? An unreliable ally in Viconia? Or just for the sheer cruelty of it? I hope you can come to terms with your choice. I'm not sure I'll ever be able to.
Shit happens.
A cruel parting of ways with Shadowheart. I can only hope the allies we have won will be worth our betrayal.
Now, I guess, Will, you can stay with me.
Let's talk. That's the...
I mean, I've been using wizards for quite a while, so I can live without one. The old divination wizard was fun. Right, where to go next? Cause that was such a grieving episode, huh? Oh, I know.
Transcript of a conversation with Archduke Gortash.
I never managed to trigger Aradin's scene. Oh, but I just buffed my... No. We're not going to do that yet, so we're not going here. We can visit the hideout.
Interviews, politics, gossip.
Emperor's hideout and fight the Githyanki there and the rats.
I can't help but notice you're drinking.
We can keep this encounter for later.
I heard her guts are placed around in the ship.
Armbrust House.
No idea why this
Haunted.
exists.
Now it's doubly so.
The Elf Song Tavern.
Tears balls. Just lost the best job I ever had. Easy work in the upper city. But you don't care. And why should you? Sorry I said anything.
Then shut up already.
The Elf Song Tavern.
Drink, dance, and song.
Tunerat's residents are known to partake in all three. Substantially.
Is that so? I assumed there to be little time for frivolity amongst all the fighting.
I know you said poor, but we only have
Eternity is long, Gale. Long enough to pursue endeavors beyond combat. Githyanki writes symphonies, craft liquors, paint frescoes. When they aren't in fierce battle with Gaich, of course.
That's right, Gale.
Well, well, look what the bugbear dragged in. Can't believe we both made it to the city, and with our limbs attached.
Never pictured you as a barmaid.
Well, I'd pick this over Moonrise, as delightful as that was. Alan is short on coppers. The counting house is screwing him over. He was willing to hire anyone who'd work for cheap. And I'm nothing if not cheap.
You are priceless.
Oh, you are smooth, hero. I knew there was a reason I missed you. I need to get back to work, but stick around. You brighten the place up.
A bet is a bet. Meet with La Carissa in Baldur's Gate. Wow. Oh my, so many entertainer inspirations. Makes sense that I have less because I didn't really use will.
Heading to the roof. Sort your own drinks. What can I get you? Make it as easy as possible and leave a big tip. Thanks.
Where's Alfira? The two of you are usually together, no?
Check the roof. But you didn't hear that from me.
Got it. What'd you trade? How about I give you a rotten tomato and I buy a Chilton fire spill?
Enjoy.
Thank you. Cheers.
In the meantime,
I know you said poor, but we only have ale.
Where can I get up?
Someday I'll be the best chef.
Not here.
I wonder if this was brewed with
Here, I guess. Can I just ignore the guards? Good.
Hold up, citizen. This is a crime scene.
Stellmane's parlor. A place to receive clients and informants. I wonder if it's as I remember it.
It's you! Look at us! We made it to the city!
Indeed.
We made it to the Elf Song Tavern!
We are technically on top of the Avsum Tower.
I mean, what better audience could a bard ask for than the entirety of Baldur's Gate? La Carissa lets me practice up here when she's on shift downstairs. She's too good to me. But you... I have a bone to pick with you, oh brave adventurer.
Cross your arms, looking unimpressed.
Your grumpy face may scare the others, but I'm afraid I'm made of sterner stuff. I've decided I'm not going to perform in the elf song. Mainly because only the elf song itself is allowed to perform. I'm going to open up a school of bards, the best in the realms, to usher in a new age of magic and musicianship. And it's because of you that I dare to dream big enough.
Maybe dream a bit smaller?
Oh, hush. I know you love me, really. Here. My very first lute, tuned to perfection. Thought you'd appreciate it when I'm rich and famous. Take care, my friend. Thank you for helping a stumbling bard in a druid's grove find her spark again.
Finding her stage. Just a normal loot, come on. Safeguarding the songbird. Really? Larian, this should be something cool. A unique loot. Unique looking, maybe. It has different song. No, I should check it out though. Nah, same.
Eager for battle.
Still breathing, despite everything.
Nevella. Go back, we can talk later.
You and I are going to take this city by storm. I know it.
Let's talk.
Alright.
At the
Gotta
ready.
go.
That might be worth a look.
Ooh. What's that? Got back my invisibility potion. This guy's kit, we can sell that. Now let's go back to Elsong Tavern. Where was the entrance? Ah, here.
I wonder if any of these rooms are available to rent.
That's bloody nice. Hello.
Bollocks! I told those idiots not to let anyone through. You. Name, rank, and reason for interrupting an active crime scene. For your sake, the last one better be bloody good.
Why are you so angry?
I'm chasing down a serial killer who seems to kill without motive. Will you try doing that and staying calm? Unless you've got useful information, leave me to my work. Duke Stelmane's dead, and I've got to find who killed her.
Well, there's more at stake than Stelmane's murder now that Ball himself is involved.
Ball? That's exactly what I... Wait. How do you know about that?
I was just fear-mongering for fun. Ball's not back. Everything is fine. Never mind me. How do you know about Ball's resurgence?
It's becoming something of an obsession of mine. You see, these murders have been cropping up all over
You
the
are a
city.
weird one.
They're always the same.
You really liked
Victim
my
paralyzed by
darker
poison,
character.
Absolutist symbols
Campaign 2.
scrawled on the floor in blood.
Obsessed.
Hand removed pre-mortem. The symbol's the bit that bothers most. You use poison when you want to get away with murder. So why leave a symbol at the scene of the crime? Doesn't make any sense. And the removal of the hand pre-mortem. The unnecessary brutality of it. It's got to be connected to Baal. It's just got to be. Now your turn. What do you know about this?
Nothing, bye. Yeah, I can do the deception check. Why not? Astral knowledge, charisma, and guidance. Ooh. Aww. You know what? I'm gonna roll with this. Sometimes it's funny if you fail.
You're a terrible liar. Tell me everything. Now.
Begrudgingly, you tell her about the murder target list you found.
God. That's it. Proof that I was right. I'll tell you what I know. A century ago, there was a man. Saravok Anchev. He was a child of the god of murder, Baal. He ruled the Iron Throne, a dark tower hiding a darker secret. It was the front for a deadly arms-dealing network. There, Saravok amassed an army and sought to become a god. Under his stewardship, the Baal Temple was revived. And with it, the Baal cult itself. Fortunately, the temple was destroyed,
and to cleanse the city of Saravok's memory, the Iron Throne was torn from its foundations and cast into the Chionthal. For most, that was the end of it. But cults like that don't disappear overnight. That list you spoke of confirms I'm right. The Baal cult is back, and someone is out there, continuing Saravok's work.
You should raise this with your superiors immediately.
Don't you think I've tried? They won't listen. They told me to drop it. Told me the city doesn't need another conspiracy theorist and to get back to doing my job before they find someone else to do it for me. But you're not bound by such constraints. Oh, help me out here. Help the city out. I bet if you follow the trail of these murders, you'll be able to unearth the truth of this resurgence.
What about the other victims on the list? The ones who are still alive?
There are patriarchs on the murder target list. I'm oathbound to secure them first, so I'll be heading to the upper city next. While I'm there, the other potential victims will be at risk. Could you warn them?
I'll see what I can do.
Thank you.
Will approve.
That's all I can ask.
Music starts.
And more than I hoped. Once I'm done with the Patriarchs, I'll head to Basilisk Gate to have another go at convincing my superiors to put some resources into this matter. Meet me there if you've anything more to report. And good luck.
Goodbye. Map of murder.
Just out of view.
That's curious.
Strange bottle. Even stranger smell.
Strange bottle. Even stranger smell.
Doth thy mirror crack? Apparently not.
That bottle smells as strange as it looks.
That scent. This wine is poisoned. Looking magical, as always.
A bruise here, a scratch there. Nothing a good night's sleep couldn't cure.
Alright.
Swift as my feet can carry me.
I completely forgot about this area in Campaign 2. You! Dwarf in red.
I hear this guy is really good. My buddy Roanoke almost pissed himself laughing.
This dwarf in the audience matches the description of that serial killer. He bears watching.
What in the hell's are you staring at? Well, I got spinach in my teeth.
I mean, I know it's not him, but... No, nice doublet, that's all. Red, it's nice.
Isn't it? Got it at Carmen's, if you must know. Now, button it, I want to hear this guy.
Let me try again with someone else.
Let's talk.
Let's not. Let's talk with someone else.
With silver tongue.
This dwarf...
What in the hell's are you staring
Your
at?
name isn't Dollar, is it?
What? No. And it isn't Sucker or Patsy either. Whatever your con is, try it on someone else.
Yo!
Hey, smart stuff. I'm Willoughby, a comedian. And we got a little contest here called the Laugh Riot. You want to play along?
Alright, I'm in.
Great! I'll go first to show you how it's done, and then you can see if you can top me. Hello, Baldurians! You know, I wouldn't be here tonight, except my wife ran off with a cambium. That's right. I got fiend zoned.
Boo!
We used to have a drow comedian. I had to ask her to stop casting Tasha's hideous laughter on the audience. Then I asked her how many drow it takes to light a torch, and she said, none. We have dark vision. So I killed her.
The Elf Song patrons think that one's funny. There may be hope for you yet.
Your turn, smart stuff. Knock 'em dead, but not literally. Got me?
Say, what's the difference between a dwarf and a bullet? You can't toss the bullet, or... I asked my wizard to cast Shatter. Is it Shatter? I hardly know her. Oh boy, which one to pick? Gil is here, so let's pick the wizard one.
If that's the best you got, smart stuff, you should quit before the crowd gets angry.
Really? Well, I asked a zombie reanimator, I can't read today, out on a date, but she said she wasn't interested in necromance.
Didn't I tell this joke already?
Our cleric tried to cast Healing Word on a ham, but it was already cured.
Pig jokes are never wrong. Well done.
A single person applauds from the back of the room, probably out of pity.
Sorry, smart stuff. No joy for you, I'm afraid. But that sounds like job security for me.
All right.
I'll give it a shot. Best be on my way.
My dark church is going to kill you. That I can tell.
Damn rats. Oi, you! I thought I asked you to clean the rats out of this cellar yesterday already. Hop to it. Get in there.
Haven't I done this before?
Probably. Lots of rats in this world. Been having problems with them in cellars for the whole 20 years of my career. Oh, go on. Nothing better to practice your skills on than a few rats.
Okay.
Just lying around, you furry chunk.
The cellars are just down the stairs. There, you'll find my old lodgings.
Victory awaits.
Another fight. Let's go. These boots have seen everything.
Ladies and gentlemen, Rampage. Oh no, oh no, oh no. There we go. And that is a bonus action. I'm standing on this, so maybe it's not a good idea. They all have 1 HP, right? We can throw a Void Bulb.
No hesitation.
Great.
Swift and lethal.
Lae'zel, you can throw the rest. Is there angle where you can hit all of them? Almost.
You're getting close. The wine cellar. There's a hidden door that leads further in.
Dominate Beast.
The mechanism to open it is somewhere
Won't spend
among the
long
wine
rest.
racks.
I don't know, I prefer passives. This one's great. Shadow Blade makes sense on him. And that's also once per short rest, so...
On the other side, you'll find a passageway, known only to those invited to do business.
Oh.
With haste.
You're here. Man, I can't believe I traded Shadowheart.
The detector's been activated. There must be Gith hostiles nearby.
Oh, fun.
Githyanki. Blackith has found us. Get rid of them, quickly.
But I am a Githyanki.
Lae'zel, glad you could join us. The Githyanki have spread word of that artifact that you carry. Tell me, Lae'zel of Kalir, what reward do you think the astral prism will fetch once I pluck it from your corpse and present it to Vlaakith? What honors, what riches will the Undying Queen grant me when I hand her the failed prince?
This artifact contains the key to our freedom. It is not for the Lich Queen to take.
I know exactly what the prism contains. The traitor prince who would hand us to Gake. The false heir's head will make a fine trophy for Vlaakith. As for you, I will leave nothing behind but meat and shattered bone.
Orpheus lives. The Empire will be his.
Teskva! You faithless snake! Gith's wretched son will be the fall of the Githyanki. Tamar Zala Vlaakith!
Skwa! I'm killing you. Alright. Lae'zel, I would like you to rage. Attack! Or should I say, Attacka!
No time to waste.
Parry this, you filthy casual.
Still on my feet.
Okay.
No
Will. You can start using your daily dose of shatter. Oh, portal has been closed.
Making my move.
Making my way.
No choice but to keep going.
My turn.
On my way.
I will try to hold you. Parasite. Okay. Daily dose of Misty Step. And a twinned. You don't need to twin, because I can just use Hold Person then. Very low chance, but got one. Ladies and gentlemen, we got him. Oh, that's bad. No. Charm. Saved as always. That was 3 attacks. Lae'zel encumbered because of this. Nope. Oh, you went straight for Will, huh?
Don't get too close.
Okay. Maximum damage. Offhand attack. Yes. Oh, and you also get a turn. Rude. I need to stop you. And you saved, huh? Alright, time to use scrolls. Well, hello, elemental, huh? The more the merrier. And now, ladies and gentlemen, you will take double damage from now on. Lae'zel, jump up there. Mini Lae'zel. Boom. How many people know that you can actually cast that at enemies? It's insane.
My path be true.
If they fail that roll, they will take double damage from every single source.
Forever dauntless.
How is that not the best thing in the game? Alright, fools. Stun. Stun. Okay. Then go away. Oh my, rolled double ones? So many ones, Will. You're better than this. What? How can that bounce that far? Interesting Mr. Step. Mind Flayer. Alright, Gale. Oh, you lost concentration. Alright. Sunbeam it is. And you can use Potion of Speed. So we can go and drop a Flame Strike. Good job, Minigale. My Elemental didn't get a turn.
Need to find a way forward.
What? I used up all my movement, really?
I am fury. I am death.
Oh, look at this.
Victory awaits.
Alright. Take this. That's right. Stay down. I don't know what this does, but let's throw it anyway. Save the mask spores.
This is my time.
Will. Flourish. Miss. Let's heal up. Miss. You're missing everything. Miss Barry. What do we have right now? I actually don't know. Let's just do that. Light bolt. Uh-oh. That's alright. But they can attack after that, no or not? Teleports behind you. Nothing personal. 20 damage. Tony, and now you're vulnerable. Chill. Chill makes you vulnerable to cold. I totally forgot about that. So Will can turn everyone vulnerable with what? Ah, okay. Okay. If they miss you and fail to save. That's cool. That was a nice combo. Nice. Nice! Good job. Okay, I need to swap turn order somehow. This would be the perfect time to use this. You are still chilled. But it's literally impossible to cast a spell that doesn't hit Will. Best thing I can do is maybe Cone of Cold somehow. I didn't hit the paladin. You are paladin? Damn. Okay. In that case, just use inflict wounds. Miss.
Step to it.
Typical cleric thing. Oh, you're blinded. Makes sense. 65% with blind. Not bad. Alright, Will. Time to hit your enemies. Stunning strike, but not against the elemental. Sneak attack. Bonk. Gone. You are next. Miss.
Today you fall.
Where do I go from here?
Right there. Not done yet. Lae'zel, is there a chance that you can do something? Let's start with this one. Nice. Good far. Catch! Catch. Alright, in that case, I will quicken another magic missile. For the kill. This is your last turn. Seems that's useless. Hi.
One can't always be a gentleman.
Slip. course it's not possible to hit you.
Fury.
Lae'zel, let's end this.
Blackhand is relentless. You handled it well. Let us hope she exhausts her forces soon. Now search the room. There's a statue that conceals the way through. I'll reveal it to you.
Moving in.
Let's see, these are all junk. You know what? Let's use that and the wheel. Is this? If only I had proper boots.
Where am I needed?
Alright, let's go high.
These boots have seen everything.
Boots a psionic movement. Flying Strike. When a Githyanki casts Fly, their next melee weapon attack deals additional 1d4 psychic damage. +1 dexterity saving throw and Githborn Flying Boots. Bestow the ability to fly upon yourself. That is a new Githyanki item. I'll take it. This one goes away. There we go. How to win the game.
Let's see what this does.
All right.
What's that?
You said that you will reveal it to me. This freaking elemental man is blocking everything.
On my way.
My old home. Thank you for bringing me back. Look around. You'll find some of my old wardrobe. The home of all my disguises.
Heavy armor.
We are what we appear to be. And so appearances matter.
I think it's time to change Gale's gear. Cannot be frightened. If the wearer is infested by a Mind Flayer tadpole, they gain +1 intelligence, wisdom, charisma saving throw. So that everyone except Halcyon, Minsk, and Jaheira. Boom. Goes to camp. Cerebral Citadel Gloves. Charm or frighten a creature to gain 1d4 bonus to attack rolls and saving throws. No. Scroll. And more junk.
Is that blood? No, never mind.
A shell. A keepsake from my final voyage. Pinched in a moment of sentimentality. An old container for brains. Empty. Shame. It would have been nice to find one to sustain me now. My old sword. My first purchase as an adventurer. No use to me anymore. It's yours, if you want it.
That's a very nice defensive weapon. Wielder has +2 bonus to saving throws against spells. It's insane on a tank. Gale looks ridiculous now. We need to fix that.
Here goes nothing.
So I'm not going there, down there. I'll go to my camp. And since
Can't give up now.
Yeah, I will end this episode soon. But first, let's check out the gears.
Most excellent.
For Mr. Gale the Curious. It's been a while since I changed the gear. So let's see. What is this? Plus a saving throw against spells. Yeah, that together with that sword. Holy shit. Now let's see. You can also use heavy, but none of these are heavy. Saving throw against spells +1, con save, covert critical. I mean, sure. Now you truly look ridiculous. Maybe you should wear a circlet. Con save, dex save, con save, dex save, dex save. Attack roll, con save, wisdom save. This is useless. Why does we go with this one? +1 bonus spell save DC, you gain +1 bonus to initiative rolls. You actually need that. Whenever you deal damage with a weapon attack, you gain Arcane activated for 2 turns. Affected entity has +1 bonus to its spell attack rolls and spell difficulty class per turn remaining. So, with higher dex, I could attack with an offhand. Then you gain attack bonus for like inflict wounds and guiding bolt. Once per turn, any condition inflicted on a target also applies 2 turns of encrusted with frost. Disadvantage on dexterous saving throws, that's not bad. Weapon attacks deal additional damage equal to affected entity spellcasting ability modifier. When you inflict a condition, gain Arcane Equity. This will be better on Jaheira. So This is actually for Will. And this is for you, Gale. Ridiculous, I know. Now, it's for the gloves. There's plenty of choice over here. Nope. 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 Nuh-uh. Shadowheart had the gloves that set dexterity to 18, huh? I was looking for that one. And it's gone. I lost all items that was on Shadowheart. That's rude. Look, you can wear proper boots. Right. So, as for the gloves, thunder, lightning, radiant damage, inflict 2 turns of reverberation. How is that not perfect for you? Thunder, lightning, radiant. Thunder, radiant. Perfect. We need a better helmet then. So, no, that stays. That one stays. Okay, how about a different helmet then? This is the same, right? Yeah. There. You look like a wizard at least. Okay, is there anything better to wear? Which is a heavy armor, huh? Resistance to necrotic damage. Jaheira has the other heavy armor, huh? Okay, so that's Gale, I think. When a creature with reverberation deals damage to the wearer, yeah, that's great. Weapons. I don't think I have anything better. Nope. There's no way. Because I have a legendary weapon. Okay. So Gale is done. Will, you're next. Guess who are we going to visit next?
And I'm off.
Once I'm done with the armor changes. So, this is perfect for Jaheira. You can stay like that. Armor stays. This one stays. That's a monk gear. Shadowblade can stay. No, you know what? No, I'm done with Will. Perfect.
Like its will be done.
Lae'zel. Berserker. Bone Spike. This is the acid one. But I don't think that we need this noxious fume build anymore.
An efficient path.
Let's see if we can get something better. Starting with the gloves then. I'm not sure how throw works. But also, you can just use this. 18 AC now. Because this would be also cool. Because that's a clothing item for some reason. Deal additional fire damage. Not sure why the necrotic shows up. I'm not sure if this affects throwing. Throwing weapons, so let's just roll with this one for now. So this one can still stay. Caustic Band can't. You know what? We will remove that one. We'll put it back on Astarion or Halcyon. But what to choose then? Cantrip. When the weird deals thunder damage to a reverberating creature, it becomes dazed unless succeeds a Constitution saving throw, huh? See in the dark. You don't have dark vision at all. Now you have see invisibility. So I could also give you the Sunwalker's Gift. So now I have less DPS because of this. The rest can stay.
Charmed, I'm sure.
Gail, what do you have? When you heal a creature, it gains plus 1d4 bonus attack rolls and saving throws for 2 turns. You barely heal. Though that's a good ring, because you can just use Healing Word to grant bless. Or Mass Healing Word to grant bless. But then again, this works well with the reverberating set.
What to do?
All right. So I'm done with this party.
Never a dull moment.
But we can stick with this party for now. Shall I use this short rest? Nah, we're fine.
Enough waiting. I crave blood.
So I think it's time to end this episode. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care and have a wonderful, lovely day or night. See you in the next one. Cheers.
Need to find a way forward.